Hello, my dear students. My name is Neha Prasad, and today we are going to study about the factors determining the climate of India. First of all, let us quickly revise what is the meaning of the word climate. Climate is the average weather conditions of a place, and usually the time period of the recorded weather conditions is 30 years. Now, let us move to the next slide. So, there are mainly two factors which influence or which determine the climate of our country. First one is factors related to location and relief, and second is factors related to air pressure and winds. Now, first one is latitude. You all know what latitudes are, children. Latitudes are horizontal lines which measures distance north or south of the equator. Right? Now, latitudinal extent of our country is 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north. That means the southern part is near to the equator. We'll learn about that in detail. Now, children, you all know that there are 5 important latitudes. है ना? कौन-कौन से हैं? Arctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. Now, out of these 5 important latitudes, one important latitude it passes through our country, and that is Tropic of Cancer. आप देख सकते हैं हमारा ये जो मैप है यहाँ पे एक डॉटेड लाइन है ना? ये जो डॉटेड लाइन है ये है ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर. It divides our country into almost two equal parts. Now, the area which is south of Tropic of Cancer is tropical zone. It comes under tropical zone. And the area which is north of Tropic of Cancer, it comes under temperate zone or subtropical zone. अब सबसे पहले तो हम इस एरिया का पढ़ते हैं which is south of Tropic of Cancer. This zone, tropical zone, it is near to the equator. और हमें पता है that the places which are near to the equator it receives maximum heat of the sun throughout the year, है ना? And that's the reason this area which is south of Tropic of Cancer it experiences high temperatures throughout the year with very small daily and annual range of temperature. है ना? रेंज क्या होता है? रेंज ऑफ टेम्परेचर बेसिकली मीन्स जब हम मैक्सिमम टेम्परेचर और मिनिमम टेम्परेचर को माइनस करते हैं, दैट इज रेंज. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज टेम्परेट जोन. Temperate zone, you all know where it is. It is the area which is north of Tropic of Cancer, right? Now, as we all know, children, that it is away from the equator, so it receives less solar insolation, है ना? क्योंकि sunlight slanting हो जाती है and it covers a larger area. Since it covers a larger area, the intensity of the heat is also less. It decreases. And that is why we say no, that as we move from equator towards poles, the temperature decreases. But temperate zone में हमारे temperate zone में क्या होता है? Summers are equally hot, okay, in North India because of the hot local winds called Lu. And winters are very cold because of the cold waves brought by the western disturbances. Now these western disturbances it originate over the Mediterranean Sea, okay, and it enters the Indian subcontinent from the west and the northwest during the winter months. Because of this reason, our country, basically the temperate zone experiences extreme climate with high daily and annual range of temperature. Now let's move to the next factor. Next factor is Himalayan Mountains, है ना? You all can see in this picture, ये जो हमारा मैप है इसमें हमारे Himalayan Mountains कहाँ हैं? यहाँ पे हैं. There are three main ranges of Himalayas, right? Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik. अब ये जो नॉर्दर्न माउंटेन्स हैं, हिमालयन माउंटेन्स हैं, दे एक्ट एज बैरियर. Okay, they act as natural barriers. It protects the country, it protects the subcontinent from the cold northern winds originating over the Arctic Circle and blow across the central and eastern Asia. इसीलिए हम देखते हैं ना चाइना में इतना ज़्यादा ठंड होता है, extreme ठंड. Whereas in our country, in India, we don't have so extreme winters. We have mild winters. Now, also it traps the monsoonal winds. It actually bifurcates this northern Himalayas, the Himalayan mountains. It bifurcates our Bay of Bengal Sea branch into two parts. One gets deflected towards the northern plains and the other gets deflected towards the northeast. So basically, it also traps the monsoonal winds and it forces them to shed the moisture within the subcontinent. Okay. Third one is distribution of land and water. Okay. You all know, children, that our country, it is surrounded by water from three sides. वेस्ट में है हमारे अरेबियन सी, साउथ में है इंडियन ओशन और ईस्ट में है बे ऑफ बंगाल. अब आपको एक और चीज पता होनी चाहिए कि बच्चों, एज कंपेयर टू लैंड मास, वाटर हीट्स अप एंड कूल्स डाउन स्लोली. अब इस डिफरेंशियल हीटिंग के कारण क्या होता है, अलग अलग प्रेशर जोन्स, अलग अलग एयर प्रेशर जोन्स क्रिएट होते हैं अलग अलग सीजन्स में, और ये भी हमारे कंट्री के क्लाइमेट को डिटरमाइन करता है, इन्फ्लुएंस करता है. ये जो पिक्चर है इसमें आप क्या देख सकते हैं कि पानी की डेप्थ ज्यादा होती है, इस कारण से इसको गर्म होने में, हीट अप होने में और ठंडा होने में, कूल डाउन होने में टाइम लगता है. It is a slow process, whereas land, the upper surface of the land gets heated up and cools down fastly. Now fourth one is distance from the sea. बच्चों, आपने ये ऑब्जर्व किया होगा ना, जो एरियाज सी के पास में होते हैं जैसे कि मुंबई, जैसे कि त्रिवेंद्रम, they experience moderate climate, है ना, whereas the area which are in the interior, okay, or they are far away from the sea, they have extreme climate. Now what is the reason behind this? The reason is land and sea breeze. एक फेनोमेना तो आपको पता है, राइट? क्या कि वो पानी, इट heats up and cools down slowly. Water heats up and cools down slowly compared to land mass, right? So during day what happens, that the land, it heats up and then it cools down fastly. It heats up fastly and cools down fastly, whereas sea, it heats up slowly and cools down slowly. So इसके कारण क्या होता है, यहाँ पे लो प्रेशर डेवलप हो जाता है लैंड पे, राइट, एंड हियर हाई प्रेशर गेट्स created. Okay, now we all know that the air flows from high pressure to low pressure. So इस कारण से सी के ऊपर जो ठंडी हवा है वो लैंड के तरफ आती है. Cool sea breeze starts blowing through towards the land, and that's the reason दिन के टाइम जो areas हैं which are near to the sea, they have cool weather, right? But night में क्या होता है, you all know that here the land, it cools down fastly, whereas the water, it cools down slowly. So there is a reverse condition. Here we have low pressure and here above the land we have high pressure. So you all know that the air flows from high pressure to low pressure. So air starts flowing towards the sea, है ना, और यहां से क्या है, वार्म एयर लैंड की तरफ आती है. तो रात में जो एरियाज हैं विच आर नियर टू द सी, वो वार्म रहते हैं और दिन में कूल रहते हैं, एंड दैट्स द रीजन द एरियाज नियर द सी हैव मॉडरेट क्लाइमेट. नाउ लास्ट वन इज ऑल्टीट्यूड. बच्चों, आपको पता है जैसे जैसे हम ऊपर जाते हैं हाइट में, the temperature decreases with altitude. Okay, why? Because as we go higher and higher, the amount of gases reduces, है ना, और gases से trap करते हैं heat को. तो अब जैसे जैसे ऊपर जाते हैं amount of gases reduce हो जाते हैं, इस कारण से temperature भी decrease होते जाता है. And that's the reason the places on the mountains are cooler than the places on plains, even if they are on the same latitude. For example, आगरा एंड दार्जिलिंग, ये दोनों सेम ही लैटिट्यूड पे हैं. ओके, बट आपको पता है दार्जिलिंग ठंडी जगह है ना, क्योंकि दार्जिलिंग की हाइट आगरा से ज्यादा है. ऑलरेडी 4 डिग्री सेल्सियस होता है, तो आगरा में 16 डिग्री सेल्सियस होता है. Okay, so children, today what we learned the factors which are related to location and relief. And any doubt in any of the concept, you can message me or you can comment in the video box. Okay, thank you so much children, have a good day.